Hey, I wanted to present you my new game, 11 p.m., a minimal factory game. So it works with a system with a grid at the center, where all the machines that we have are going to be producing things. So at first it's a manual thing. We don't have what it takes to make an auto production. So we produce like this by just clicking on it. And then we got to link it to, for instance, this is an export. This is where we're going to sell the products that we make. And they slowly get there, and as they go, we are selling them, and we see the money increasing. So the buffer goes empty slowly, and now there's nothing anymore, but we can automate it. Up, let me drag it like this, and now it was gonna produce at a certain rate. So that's the basics of the game. So of course we are going to also be transforming some items to make more interesting items with it. So we just build something on the way. So you see the line will adapt to it. Can put it in this one. It goes into the buffer input. And here it gives me a choice. This machine, after I transform it, I'm going to create some alloy, but also some residue. And a residue is something that will be used later in the day for creating our own energy. Because as you can see now, because of the automation, it costs me some electricity. And as you can see here, I lose $1 per second. So literally I'm losing money now as I put the tutorial. I'm gonna put it off. I'm losing money as we speak, but it's okay. As soon as we start selling things again, so I link it. I choose alloy because this one's $7, the other one is 0. And I need to click again to produce 1. And it goes, and I got $7. And every time there is a production time that is a bit longer, the other one is automatic. So I'm gonna want to automate it, and to automate it I need $250. So now I just need to sell these things. So I'm gonna just put this one on the export again, just to get my money, and produce with this one as well. In the meantime, I will show you something that is interesting. Maybe the most interesting thing about this game. It's this button, the modules. I got one here. I can click on it and I can compile a module. This is what you get when you get experience. And you see I level up to level 1. What do I get? I get to choose here between 3 new modules. We'll increase the rate but cost money, and one will cost money but increase the yield. And this one's really interesting because I will produce more of the same item for the same cycle. It just costs me a bit more money. So since this one's a good one, I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna put it on this one. Since I got $7 for each thing, and now I will produce 3 of them, it will be $21 every time. See, it will be 3 of them, 7, 7, 7, and there's extra money, which is pretty sweet. Here, it's an anomaly. It's something to boost a bit the game. At the beginning of the game, it's an anomaly that appears in my production. I can simply just link it, and if I just trigger it, I just make a lot of money. That will give me a big boost at the beginning of the game, which is a nice when you want to buy the first cool stuff in the game and it's a bit long. You can catch an anomaly on time. If you don't catch it on time, it will just disappear. So now I can automate this one. I have enough money, and here we go. It's gonna produce. So my buffer is gonna be used slowly, bit by bit. Or not, because I have the dev mode on still. Haha, wait a minute. I gotta change this in there. In the dev mode, yeah, this one, I need to put it off. Now it's going to withdraw from the inputs. Yes, it's good. I can link this one to this one, and now the production is going on, and I will just see my money going up. I got new modules. One to increase the rate. That becomes really interesting for maybe the first machine. And another one, increase the rate as well. I'm gonna choose this one's for the money. That's interesting for me as well. Okay, I will increase the rate for this one. It will produce a lot faster, as you can see. it produces faster than this one is able to spend it. And now it also gets interesting. I can go into the tech tree. So there are different views for a tech tree. There's a view like this, but there is also the constellation view, which is a bit nicer, where I can buy upgrades and new machines, unlock them basically. So now I could unlock the machine for the splitter. That is what I want. Splitter 1 is enough for now. I can go back, and now I got a splitter here. So now I can nourish probably easily 2 machines. So I can just place my splitter here. It will adapt. Put one input here, one output there, and then I can just put a new machine. I will automate it right away. I link to this one, and it will also sell alloy. I will make it create money as well. So 2 euros per cycle. It wouldn't make more sense to put it on the transformer because it doesn't produce that often. So it would need to go on something that produces often as well. But I can put 2. You see the bars underneath? Here I can put 2 modules per machine. This one produces a lot and loses money. So it would make it that the money would be less lost if I would add it to this one. So that's a good idea. I put it on this one. It will reduce a bit the rate, but you see we lose 3, we gain 2, and we have a really good production. So that's what is interesting with this game, in my opinion, is that the modules are going to change how you think of your factory. Now I got something that is really cool. It's one of my favorite one. It's a rare one. The price has something to do with the number of empty cells around it, and this is where you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need to change how I set up my thing. I just put this one as well. It's also output cells for higher. It multiplies it. So this one is the one I wanted to show you. We'll put it on this one, and here you see it's 35. If I put it away, alone in its corner, when it goes in, you'll see a little. Oh, I'm gonna just cut this line so it's a bit more clear. Oh, it's 35. Oh yeah, 35 as well. What was it again? Sale price per empty cells on this row. On this row. Oh yeah, on the row. It was already alone on the row, so that's exactly that. No, I have another one where it's like the number of machines around. If there's none or if there's a lot, there are 2 different ones. They will sell differently. So here we go. This one is emptying its buffer super quickly. That's a cool effect. Yeah, what else can I show you now? There was this other module was like for more money as well. I can put it in this one, and now. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm not sure because I didn't try this one yet. Set output for times 7. I think it would multiply if I wanted it to be this way. Let's see if it works. Cut this one to be clear. So now we got, yeah, exactly. Here we go. 35 times 7, and we sell each of them now for 245. So now we are really good with money. So this one should still be allowed to sell. There we go. Ah yeah, so one more thing. Here we got a message. I don't know if we can do this one. So those are contracts. Someone is asking us to deliver some bioplast and alloy. So we create a lot of alloy, but we don't create bioplast yet. So we're gonna wait a little bit, and we're gonna create the production for the bioplast. So we create an extractor, and here we choose. I know the recipe. The recipe we need plastic for this. If you want to know for the recipes, we have the codex and bioplast. We click on this one. It's plastic, goes into transform, we create bioplast. And after that, for a lot of other things, there are more or less complicated machines that will create different things. So let's go for this one. I'm gonna automate it as well. Do I have a nice module to put on it? Plus 2 yield per. Oh yeah, this one is also cool, but we're gonna put it on the other one after. You're gonna see. Yeah, so we put it aside. So it starts to produce. I will put it. Oh, you'll see. I'm gonna put it in the corner, but you're gonna understand why. I'm gonna automate it. I'm gonna put this one in there. I'm gonna just organize it like that. So I put it there, and this one I'm gonna put it over here. This one I'm gonna keep it alone on this row, and I'm gonna try to create. I don't know if I can create some kind of a barrier. Basically, I wanna. No, no, it should be alone. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, I cannot do it better. This one, but now this one I am going to add the module that says +1 yield per cells of outgoing belt length. If I put this one on this, now I'm gonna link it there. I said bioplast. We're gonna just ignore the anomaly. Oh yeah, it passes in between. It's supposed to be set at 7. Wait a minute. What did I say? No, it's the yield. I'm dumb. Oh my god. So yeah, that's the thing. Every time we produce, it says ×4. Yeah, exactly. ×4. Because instead of 1. If I would take the module away, recover, it just produces 1 every time. 1. 1. Yeah. And now I put it back. +1 per 2 cells. So if I was able to have here blocking a bit the way it would need to take a longer route, I would produce more every time. But that's pretty cool. I can just create a random machine. I will just show you this one. This one is something that is interesting later in the game. It's a storage. When you create a storage, you have to assign a rune to it. So I will explain you why in a minute. So I assign a rune, doesn't matter which one. And now you see I create a bigger route, and because of the bigger route, I create ×5. Create 1 more every time. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes you don't want to be interrupted. You can just choose later. It's going to be the exact same choice. I will just choose later. I'm busy with something else for now. We wanted to look at the contract. Now we are producing both of them. So we're going to accept. Oh, this one wants. It's not the same one. It expired. We can't do this one. Anyway, I will just show you what happens. Now we have the goal of creating 10 alloy and 10 bioplast. So we're going to do that. As tutorials, yes, that's what explains me. We're going to quit this. I am the tutorial right now. I'm going to create the second storage, because the storage is really nominative. It's only one of each type. So I put a second rune, and we're going to do this one on there. It's going to be the alloy, and this one on this one, it's going to be the bioplast. And as you see, it's going up in my goal. I need a few more of the alloy. Does it? Oh yeah, it's here. Here we go. Grid 2. So now that's the one thing that is cool here. I'm producing the bioplast and the alloy, and I put them in storage instead of selling them. At the moment, any buffer or any storage have a maximum of 100. So when it go at 100, it's gonna stop producing, which is not cool because I could still be making money. So in order to correct that, I'm gonna put a splitter. Also, I don't want to put it on the same row as this one because it will lose its benefit. So I'm gonna put it underneath. It's a bit of a mess, but you see, that's why I like the game, because it is interesting in how you're gonna shape things. So bioplast, you're gonna go in this one, and once it's at 100, the splitter is gonna be smart. It's gonna put the rest in this one. So now you see it's 100, it's stuck. The rest goes in there. I'm gonna do the same for the other one. I hope I'm not getting anything stuck. We are good. And they are both gonna go in this one. Oh yeah, so here it produces ×3 because the splitter is too close from it. Okay, so I can move the export away and put the splitter as far as possible from this machine. So now it's ×5 again. Yes, here we go. They both here gonna nourish this one, because why not? It's possible. It's a bit more organized, and technically it would be a bit more neat if I put it here. Yeah, and they're gonna go in this one, and when this one is full, they're gonna sell. So you see, these modules, they really push you to organize your production in an interesting way, and that's why I think this game, that's why I wanted to make this game. I wanted to make a factory game where you have to think differently every time depending what happens. So I will just show you a one last thing that is basically going to show you how the game expands a bit further. And then I will think I will stop this introduction to 11 p.m. Here we got the grid 2 with a new goal. This is the stuff we need to make. We're not going to make that yet, but just to show you one thing that is cool. You've seen on the grid 2, I can come back on it whenever I want. We've been producing this thing, but why did we do that? And why did we put a rune in each of them? We did that because in there, we're going to go to the tech tree and we're going to unlock, let's go to the constellation, it's always nicer. We're going to unlock the source. The source is a special machine that once you put it there, it's here, you see I can just put it there, you have to assign the rune to it. The rune, and we know now from the grid number 1, we have the bioblast, or we have this one. I'm just gonna do the bioblast. I can just take another one, and it can be this one. So it's a machine that's going to connect from grid to the other, from one grid to the other, how it works. So for instance, I will choose this letter, thank you. If I would just empty the thing, you see that doesn't go, I have to trigger it to get it empty. And you see it goes down, and how it goes down, it's gonna go up again, because the first grid, where am I bugging? Yeah, the first grid is still getting some resources. So I will automate it. Of course, the point here is really not to sell it here. I could sell it there, but just to show you how it works. It's the one machine that we cannot add modules to it because it wouldn't make sense, but you can pay for upgrades later to increase the speed at which it can get empty. But I'm gonna just increase this one to just show you the relationship. Maybe it's already clear. If I go on number 1, it's a bit lagging when I go from one to the other. You see this one is a bit more empty because it was emptying on the other side. So they are really, really linked. Okay. Now I want, yeah, I'm not gonna make it so much longer, but we could go into creating an assemble to create a next thing again, and we can also show you the generator for how the energy works. Here we could go into the rune pack. Every time you see we had only few runes, with so we can get only 6 storage at the beginning, and we could increase for another 1. We can increase the maximum storage for everything. You can get splitter tree merger. So I think it's on this one. You can increase the belt speed. And in this one, yeah, you can get to one of my favorite little one is the portal. Let me just show you this one. I just love it. The portal is sometime when it gets a bit chunky and certain of your rules are a bit weird in how you gotta do things. So now I'm just gonna show you. I place a portal, I place an entrance portal, an exit portal here. Okay, and here we were saying it goes into the export. Yeah, so let's do this one. It's gonna go in the export and it's gonna go in this one. So I'm gonna put it there. May get it stuck here. Actually, it's nicer for this one. It's still time 5. Okay, so it's gonna go in this one, and it's gonna come out in the export, and then it's a bit more neat. And boom, it says exactly the same way. And that is a really cool feeling. And also what's cool with the portal, it works both ways. Let's say if I had something that I needed to go the other way around, I don't know. Let's say, yeah, this one instead of going in this one, we won't go from the bottom, let's say. We don't really want that here, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. It's gonna go in there. And I'm gonna make it go out from this one, if you understand what I mean. And here we go. And it's gonna go also in this one. It's gonna split in between like it was before. And then the portal is really going both ways depending what goes in and what goes out. Yeah, so that's it. That's an introduction to 11 p.m. Just expand the factory, create more interesting things, unlock new grids, and you just can create the most awesome factory that you can think of. So yeah, that was it. There's a Steam page for it that is in preparation. The demo that, as you see here, would be maybe the same content as what I've shown you today, but maybe not that much more, because I'm gonna just make a demo version. Basically, it's going to come out soon. I think in a few weeks. I hope before September, basically. So you can wishlist the Steam page. Is just the link is just down below somewhere, I assume, if I did my job correctly. And thank you for watching, and talk to you next time. Ciao.